This is everything that came out. This is the EGR cooler, a factory up pipe, which this side goes to your EGR cooler, and a lot of people put blocker plates, and what that does. What is up, guys? Today I'll be showing you guys how to install Hsp Deluxe kit on the LOI Duramax. Let me show you guys what I've done so far. I haven't invested in a topside creeper, so what I do is I use my couch cushion and I put it here because my stomach gets raw after a while. But so far what we've done with the LOI is we have removed the EGR and basically removed pretty much all the piping. I removed the intake, we removed the EGR, and if we look, I already removed the down pipe and the up pipe. So here we have the EGR cooler, and then we have the up pipe, and we have, what is this? This is from the Y bridge, but yeah, this is your EGR. This is the $15 blocker plate that I had, that I slid in between the EGR and the up pipe. And look at the buildup. And I've had this truck for about, I've had this truck for a little over a year and put maybe like 4,000 or 5,000 miles on it. I've done one oil change, and just look at the buildup just from having it for like less than 5,000 miles. So yeah, it's way better for you to just have it taken out if you can. And it's kind of the beauty of these older trucks nowadays, because these are pretty much like pre-emissions, and with the LOIs you can still put a blocker plate depending on your VIN code, but most of the LOIs you can slide a blocker plate in between the EGR and the up pipe and not get a code. You can straight pipe and do that, and it'll technically be deleted and you won't get a check engine light or any kind of code, so which is awesome. That's why the price on these are just going up and up and up. And I mean, it's kind of getting ridiculous because these trucks are about 15 years old and people are selling for 20,000 plus, but that's also why. With these newer trucks, everything is super restrictive. Everything is so emission compliant that if you want to have some fun modifying under the hood, older trucks are the way to go. I did not do a how-to video. I did not film the process of removing everything. And the reason for that is I'm going to put the link to those videos down below, because those videos are what helped me. And instead of me trying to like replicate that video, I just want you guys to go watch those videos. They did an amazing job. Obviously, a couple of those videos are going to be Truckmaster, but I found this one guy. I'm not really sure who he is. I think he's new. The upload date is relatively new, but his video really helped me out because I followed everything like step by step, and it helped me pretty much get to where I am. And it's also going to help me completely remove the Y bridge today. I want to give you guys a quick update. So a lot of people talk about how pain in the butt doing the Y bridge is, and honestly, so far removing the 8 bolts hasn't been that difficult at all. If you go buy one of these flexible extensions, I mean, it's super easy to access all your bolts. The hardest one I have tried, the hardest one is that one down there, but honestly I found it easier getting a ratcheting ratchet and then reaching from behind the turbo and then getting to that bolt and then just undoing it that way. But so far it hasn't been very difficult at all. I mean, it's been a little bit time consuming, like maybe 45 minutes to an hour at the most, but just listening to podcasts and just chilling and trying not to get frustrated, and so far it's been pretty easy. All right, so here we have the factory Y bridge, and I could definitely see why it's a pain in the butt, because it took me about an hour, because you do have to wiggle it a certain way. All those lines right there, yeah, these lines just get in the way, and looks like I found my 10mm down there. But yeah, it was definitely a pain in the butt. But you can see that is 230 miles of stuff built up. Yeah, that's nasty. Look at the difference between the factory Y bridge and Hsp. Yeah, this truck is definitely going to be breathing a lot better for sure. Here we have everything laid out. One thing you guys need to know, because I'm sure I'm not going to be the only one, if you are looking for a new O-ring for your Y bridge, you have to reuse your factory one as long as your factory seals are in decent condition or in good condition, as long as there's nothing wrong with your factory seal. And the reason for that is I actually had to message him and ask, hey, am I missing something? Because look, I got 2 boxes and looking for an O-ring, if it was in here and if it fell out for some reason, that was going to be a lot to look for. And I searched all over my boxes looking for new seals. So I messaged them. I said, hey, am I missing the O-ring? Did it not come with it? Or does your kit not just come with it in general? So what I found out is that they recommend you reusing your factory one, because what they've learned is that if they provide a newer seal, because a newer seal is thicker, it has tendency to be a little bit more difficult during installation. They're saying that just reuse the factory one. So I just want to let you guys know that before you guys spend time searching for an O-ring like I did. So we're just going to take this out, put it in the HSP kit, and it looks like it already comes pre-installed. So it is a 2-piece kit. I feel like it's gonna be pretty much impossible to install this without scratching it. So I know it's gonna hurt me, but I'm probably gonna scratch it a little bit. And I wonder if it'll just be easier if I remove this and installed it. There's already a scratch here, and I haven't even done anything. Yeah, let's just go ahead and remove it. This makes more sense. Real quick, I wanted to show you guys a thermostat. This is a stock thermostat housing. I'm gonna need to go pick up new thermostats tomorrow. Hopefully an AutoZone store might have one, but yeah, this might be why my temperature sometimes wouldn't.
Day 4.
This is everything that came out. This is the EGR cooler. Let's see, a factory up pipe, which this side goes to your EGR cooler. And a lot of people put blocker plates, and what that does is it splits this bellow right here, causing leaks. And this is from the factory Y bridge, but just look how disgusting that is on the inside. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's pretty clogged up, and that's pretty nasty. So all of that is gonna go in the trash. And this is my headlight, which I'm gonna be throwing it away because, well, the lens is all yellowy and it's broken in pieces. So time to get rid of that, and we gotta figure out what we're gonna do next with the headlights. And we also broke the heater core fitting right here, which I want to say was a good thing, because this is where a lot of your coolant ends up leaking over time. So it was kind of good that it broke, and which gave me an excuse to replace it with the new one. So yeah, that's why everything just kind of took so long, because parts just kept breaking, and that's the beauty of having an older vehicle. All right, ladies and gents, we got the LOI finally running. So we're gonna go for our first test drive of this thing. Just getting my seat position back, because for some reason it resetted everything because the batteries were disconnected. Let's see, the radio needs to be set up again. All right, so let's go for a drive. Let me get my initial reaction on how this thing performs, and then when we come back, we'll do well, I guess I'm gonna go find a place. I'm gonna pop the hood and finally reveal to you guys what all I've done and how it looks. but I think we have a huge boost light or boost leak somewhere. I gotta go back and tighten everything up. Let me get my edge set up real quick. All right, round 2. Let's see if it's any better. I'm pretty sure my mass airflow sensor is on backwards, so maybe that's what's causing it to not have a lot of throttle response. So let's go ahead and flip that around and see if that solves it. Third time's a charm. Let's go ahead and go for a ride again and see everything is good. As it turns out, the whole pipe over there, my intake was on backwards or upside down. So there we go. That might be why. Yep, I think that's what it is. Yep, because I'm on tune 1. Oh, it spools up great. Yep, that's what it was. Alright, just going straight to tune 5. We gonna send it. Yep. Oh my god, truck is like a new animal. Wow. As far as the sound goes, I can't tell right now if it's that much better. Alright, we'll take it on the main road. Alright, we're on the main road. Yeah, truck spools up. Great. Let me see if I got... Yeah! Only thing I'm not liking is my engine temperature is pretty high. And I got the new thermostat on there because it's at 200. And the temperature right now is 77 degrees. Yeah, so far everything is great. Let me go find the spot to park and I'll show you guys what's under the hood. Initial reaction though, the way the turbo spools up is quicker, but you can hear the air sucking in way more than before. I would say partially because I had stock intake, and that stock intake, the filter it was time for the filter to be replaced. It was pretty dirty. With this open box style intake, but it also has a top on it which reduces a lot of the hot air to be sucked in, but you can really hear the air coming through and then the turbo just sucking in that cold air. It makes the truck just that much louder with the turbo whistle. So yeah. That's awesome. Throttle response is better than before just because of the increase in airflow, but honestly I can't really tell if it's like that much peppier, but I feel like that also has a lot to do with the tuning too, because this tune, I want to say it's PPI tune just because the Hsp switch says PPI. I've never been impressed with this tune, which that's what I'm going to go over in the next video, so keep on the lookout for that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for that.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom! Check it out. We got the candy red powder coat, and for accent colors I chose gold. It looks sweet in my opinion, and it does kind of remind me of Iron Man, but still got the homemade PCV reroute kit, which I'm gonna completely redo. I just had to leave it there for now, but don't laugh at me. I'm gonna redo that. I'm gonna go ahead and fix it, make it look neater. But yeah, here we have the Hsp Deluxe kit. We got the intake, we got the coolant reservoir, we have the Y bridge that's hiding under there, and then we have the hot side pipe, and then we have the cold side pipe. I mean, this is everything you can get. And don't worry, this is for my rock lights, which I got to reroute and make it look neater. But I was so eager and anxious to show you guys the HSP setup because I just got done with it today. And let me tell you guys, it was a good bit of learning curve for me because, well, it was honestly my first time ever doing piping, and it would have been a lot easier if I had just gotten, like, say the Y bridge first and then got the cold side pipe, hot side pipe. If I did everything in pieces and done it gradually, I think it would have been a lot easier. And the reason why I say that is when you get the deluxe kit, everything comes in 2 big boxes. And so once I had all the piping laying around, I was like, ooh, it was a little intimidating just seeing all the whole bunch of pipes on the ground. And so that's what kind of, like, in a way, kind of scared me a little bit. I just really took my time doing this, but it really wasn't that hard. It was just very time consuming, especially because everything is powder coated. I didn't want to chip anything, so I just really took my time and made sure I didn't scratch anything, even though I did scratch a couple pieces, but it's no big deal. It's on the back side where no one's gonna see it. Overall, man, this looks amazing. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and replace that. I'm gonna order a new one. And what we're gonna do is just like what we did on Holden Ashley's truck, we're gonna put hood lights. And I'm actually working on a prototype. What we use on Holden's truck is we use my rock lights, and I thought about doing my rock lights here, but I also am in the process of looking for lights that I'm selling specifically for the hood, and we're going to be selling like wiring harnesses and everything for it, so stay tuned. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, now that I got this beautiful, now that my engine bay looks beautiful, I definitely want to show it off, especially at shows and stuff, because the way this LOI sits, I mean, it's a 4.5-inch lift kit. I mean, it's perfect. It's not too high, so a lot of people are going to be able to see this beautiful masterpiece under the hood. So I definitely want to show that off at nighttime. But yeah, overall, the process was not too bad. Like I said, it just takes a while, and I really took my time with it because it was powder coated. What I'm really excited is I got new tunes from SDT, so that should be the next episode. I'm gonna test that out tomorrow, so stay tuned, no pun intended, for tomorrow's, or for the next episode, where I'll be testing out same day tuning on the LOI, and then we are going to be tuning the L5P here shortly. So please bear with me. I know you guys have been asking me. It's just that I've been trying to get this done so that way this can be drivable, because I didn't want to tear the L5P apart either, and I have 2 vehicles that are just not functional. That would just be a bad day, and it just is a terrible idea. So I was just waiting until this was completed to get the L5P started. And actually, HSP was generous enough to give you guys the discount code. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the discount code right here, and you'll get 5% off. Thank you guys so much for all your support. By the way, I broke one of the headlights. So this is my smoked headlight, and I couldn't find the parking lights for it. So I got smoked headlights and clear parking lights, which actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. You don't even really notice it. But yeah, man, the truck is looking great. Got a small little rock chip right there, probably from when I put the grill on, in which I'm gonna get a new grill anyway pretty soon. If you guys want to know how to install everything, I will put what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna comment all the links that you guys can check out, because those are the videos that I watched to figure out how to do this whole process. I didn't really want to do a how-to video just because it was my first time, and it was kind of like my learning curve as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to post those videos that were very helpful to me. So check those guys out. One guy is new, but his video was amazing. It was really helpful. It was very helpful. And obviously other videos, it was Truckmasters. So huge shout out to Josh, Truckmaster, for always helping out the truck community. But that is it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys love the LOI as much as I do. I think it looks amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.